I still need to do an IMSA race.
What was that, sorry?
I still need to do an IMSA race for participation, but I don't know why I can never say participation. It just sounds
I,
fucking weird.
I was going to ask.
I did
I was
it
going to ask you
earlier.
if I get my if I go to B, if you wanted to do ILMS next week, but maybe after I've been in the car isn't a good time to ask.
I'm desperate to do it. Like,
I really want to drive some P1s, to be honest.
yeah, me too. Um, I enjoyed the RSR at Road Atlanta, but I know that'll be really slow
For
against.
me, like GTs and GT3s just feel too similar to drive.
Yeah, the only difference with the RSR is there's no ABS, but it sounds amazing. Like when I was watching those guys and I was on the TV cameras, it just sounds so good coming out of corners.
Like the P1s sound shit. That's definitely true.
Oh, they sound weird. I think most of the car sounds in iRacing are crap. Like,
I think the McLaren GT3 sounds really nice.
I like the low rev noise it makes, like the whine. It's worth buying the car just for that. You've just played Race Room?
No, I have iRacing R Factor 2 and Project Cars 2.
Right, I've got them all basically. I got them all in. I've got that humble bundle. I
Yeah.
got like loads of discount on Assetto. Um,
Oh, is that this week or is it something else?
the new Assetto, it's been out for nearly a month.
Oh no, sorry, I thought you said humble.
Oh no, sorry, the humble bundle. Actually, it's a good one for your VR, mate. It's this month is American Truck Sim.
Okay.
It's fucking awesome in VR. Like, you just get lost and you're like, got the radio on, trucker doing the road.
I find it hard to believe like I should give a shit about Truck Simulator.
Mate,
I'm gonna go for a piss
it's
before these
awesome.
moments I'm playing come off break.
Got 2 minutes 40 optionals. I could come out now, but I may as well take them now.
Just take them,
Committed.
mate. Mate, it's fucking
There's
well.
no
Like,
bonnet on still yet.
let me see where let me see where the car behind actually is on the track. They are in the Porsche curves, so you will come out ahead of them if you leave now.
Fuck that. I'll chase them down. I've got a
The
bonnet.
guys behind that are just coming up to Indianapolis. Oh no, actually no, sorry, that's a lie. They've just gone through turn one. So actually, yeah, there's like a huge gap between the guys that have just gone through the Porsche curves and the guy behind them, like 3 minutes.
Alright.
So yeah, fuck it, mate. Take the options. You've got no reason not to. Like,
Yeah, I've just dropped to 23rd. The next guy, so he's chasing me down.
yeah,
But
I reckon we make the call about whether I take the last little splash or whether you just do it based on how close we are to other people.
right. Yeah,
Because
because
obviously,
driver swap takes time.
if the driver change might cost us a position, then you should stay in the fucking car.
I'm not guaranteeing I'll make it to the end on 7X, mate. I'll do my best.
To be honest, mate, like um, you don't really get many off tracks. You just get fucking slowdowns.
I think most of mine were from contact.
Yeah, I'll go for a piss. Back in a sec, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe my lenses.
Yeah, some car had a fucking spaz out, man. I was coming round first chicanes after Big Long Straight, and I just saw this car flying up in air. It must have landed and then run into the side of me.
What was that? Sorry, Chris, mate. I was just wiping the thingy.
I think it was first lap. I was going into them first chicanes after that big first long straight, and I just see this car fly up in air from a collision.
Fuck
And then
that.
it must have landed and then rolled into the side of me as I was going past.
Fucking nightmare.
So I got 4 from that.
15 seconds.
And then obviously when I lost back end and spun out, I fucking car ran into the side of me then again, so that were another 4.
Slow out of the box there. The fucking car wasn't on. Looks like I'm coming out into the traffic.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers. Oh no, 30 seconds. Do you remember what your top speed were?
No.
Oh no.
270, 280.
So I'm going to hit 280.
Did you take the optionals?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about right there.
Car feels alright, steering wise.
You're taking me down, that fucking lap getting back to the pits was the longest ever.
Yeah, it's not the track you want to be tootling round to the pits like. Feel free to give us pointers around the track like.
Are you not done much practice this week?
No, it's just been Road Atlanta mostly. I've done some practice.
Yeah, I noticed this wasn't the priority this week. Not a mono, just that's pretty much.
First thing I'd do is try and figure out, well, obviously learn the course. I sort of know the course from Gran Turismo, but obviously that's not great. But try and figure out where I'm going to get an off track, where I can run wide and use all the exit, that sort of thing. Like this right-hander here, still not confident enough to take it just with a lift.
Yeah, like I usually brake a bit, go down to fifth, and then get round and slam the brakes on.
Pretty much what I'd be doing. Try not to run wide because that's an off track. Fuck.
You can turn in a bit earlier than that and just really attack the curb, like cut past off.
Are you going down to the third for the middle part?
No, this is flat by the way. Oh, this corner.
That last left
No,
hand that's
but
flat?
it's very easy to get a slow down if you're not.
You take that last left hander flat?
No, not the last one. The first left-hander. Sorry, it goes right, left, right. Right. Well, it goes right, left, left, right, left.
Car ahead.
The first left I take flat.
I tend to stay in 4th all the way around that.
I go up to fifth briefly after taking the first left-hander flat, and then straight back down to fourth, basically.
I'll learn it after an hour, lads, don't worry.
No one's anywhere near you, I don't think, like ahead or behind, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah. You can get on the power a bit earlier out of there.
How much of that inside can you cut on the way out? On the exit?
Not sure. It doesn't get you that much time anyway, and if you go over the curve, brilliant.
You can cut the middle a little bit.
I haven't got enough excess to piss about really, have I?
I usually brake just before that first apex.
In practice I've been coasting it in, and as soon as I've got the car pointed to my turning point, that's when I brake. So I'm braking in a straight line and then...
Yeah, that's what I do as well, to not unset.
Yeah.
You can sometimes brake a little bit going around the little apex.
Fuck that.
Very lightly.
It's better.
Yeah, if you get that right, like if you keep it to the outside and then turn in, you can really like throw it at it and smash the power on, but don't go trying that 6x.
This guy's draft for a couple of laps. Should be on him by the end of this lap. And the next lap, sorry.
Should be what, sorry?
Should be on him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to splash. Very annoying.
What's he in? Beamer?
4
Yeah.
minutes 4.026.
4 minutes 4, Jesus Christ, that's piss poor.
Yeah, to be fair, man, I was like 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower than I have been in practice, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, I was getting nowhere near what I'd been practicing.
I don't know if it's just the fuel makes a big difference because of all the straights, or whether the temps are slightly different or something, but I was a lot slower, like a lot slower.
That was a much better first stint. Felt like got out of there much faster. What's the fastest lap out of us?
I did a 402.8. Just the lap before I binned it, I did a 402.8. This guy's got some damage in it, I think.
Is that him getting right out of the way?
Right
Must have
side.
Must have
Clear
scared
on
him
the
there.
right.
I want to say you can cut a bit more of that corner. I also don't want to give you that idea on 16.
How far in front is 24th?
A lap.
The lead is pitting now.
You're just pitting now.
Yeah, leader.
4 minutes 2.871.
Gaining on next position quite well.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time.
Just
gain.
keep going, it should drop off by end it straight.
You sure?
Is it dropping now?
Yeah, it's down to 5.
Yeah, it'll go. Just slow down a little bit earlier. Ah!
We've all had a moment. I don't know how to go, that's...
I'm not sure what happened there, like.
I think it was there's some weird camber on that, I think.
Concentrating too much on the slowdown. Quite a bit of low speed understeer. Doesn't want to turn into that right-hander.
Yeah, I don't know what's the setup's a bit weird. I think I don't know if it's the fuel.
Did it start to come back to you, Chris, when the fuel was dropping out?
Yeah, it felt better.
This is the one I take flat, by the way.
Yeah, that's definitely flat.
I don't know if the tyres are just going off like massively on this track. Because like
Temperature's it?
it's like what temperature?
Yeah.
The track is 34. Quite
Nine-
high for late afternoon.
93 F.
Because like I feel like the reason I dropped it is because there wasn't as much grip as I expected.
4 minutes, 11.859.
Wish people would stop disconnecting when I'm going over a fucking apex. You think I'm getting enough track? What track is it next week?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Let's have a look.
Daytona International.
Alright.
I've never been in that circuit before either.
You get turned in earlier there.
4 minutes 3.894.
Decent lap.
Oh shit!
403 is alright. Given we've not been doing too hot.
Fuck off, slow down.
No, that part of the track actually isn't a slow down.
Yeah, what did I get slowed down for last time?
Inside probably.
Inside, I thought it was because I ran wide. Bloody hell.
Yeah, I found it very hard to get slow downs from wide there.
I didn't think I took much curve. Bloody hell. What a shite. You just have a driving on this track and then you just forget which fucking corner's coming next. 'Cause it's just looks the same everywhere. What lap times is P24?
405, 401, 401, 402.
It's better. I don't think I could do 24 hours of this, like.
Well, it wouldn't just be you.
I know, but like doing a 3-hour stint or something.
Is that what people do?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, like, given that the pit stop takes a while anyway, I don't really see any reason to do it. Apart from some of the pain to do.
It's just so you can like do your bit, then fuck off for a while. I suppose if you do like a chunk. It's gotta be a better lap.
4 minutes 2.848.
Oh, that's like only marginally slower than. Oh no, that's the best lap. You just were marginally fast. Have I actually done my like fair share?
Doesn't matter. You can do it with 2 drivers.
Doesn't everyone who drives have to do the fair share?
Nah.
I don't know what the slashes mean, to be honest. It's like /3.
They say you cut the course.
You have got a slow down for running
and
wide.
give up the time gained.
That's weird. I find it really hard to get that slow down.
I need to slow down a bit on the entry.
As long as you get a good exit, don't fucking matter. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the corner I was talking about when I was about like
just trying not to
more
spin it
like
again.
you're relatively creeping up all the way down the straight.
The guy that was catching us behind's boxed, so that's a bit of pressure off. I don't need to worry about the relative. 36 one way and 21 the other. Did it fix me rear wing, by the way?
The next person ahead's only 1.5 minutes ahead now, mate.
Wing's still a bit burnt. Sam, your mic's really quiet.
I'm probably a little bit away from it. But
Some poker stars?
I am on Poker Stars.
What you playing?
Just a few tournaments. I don't play that much anymore. I was a professional poker. No, I just play for fun, but
What did you say? You were professional?
I was at one point.
Fucking hell. How do you become, like, go from amateur to professional? Is it just winnings or tournaments?
I made a lot of money and decided I wanted to do it full time to make more money, so I did.
Fucking
Then
hell.
I realised it's a bit of a miserable existence turning your hobby into your job, so I stopped.
Got a point there, like. We're definitely gonna have to pit again, are we?
Yeah, like, it's going to be a splash, but yeah. There might be a way to overtake someone. They're in the pit slide.
Four minutes, 2.389.
The car. Do you think the car's coming back to you? Yeah.
Every time I try a little bit more of that, and every time I fucking go in too deep. It just cripples you the rest of this run. It's like the tyres overheat and then you just fucking understeer through the rest of this section.
To say you cut the course, you have to slow down and give up the time gained.
It's been generous this time. If you don't get an off track for that, you may as well just do it anyway.
Yeah, if it does like just disappear at the end of the straight.
I'm surprised it counts down when you're still flat under the throttle.
Yeah, I don't really get that. Maybe whoever implemented it did agree, like privately agreed it was bullshit.
Have you tried any night tracks in VR?
No.
I think it's going to be really hard, to be honest. It feels dark all the time anyway.
I haven't really thought about it, to be honest.
So how are you finding the Rift then?
Yeah, it's good. Like the driving feels like much more natural. I don't know if I'm, but it feels much better. I do notice the screen door effect.
Yeah, it's you can see it on all of them, like even the new Pimax one.
And like the resolution, like going back, like if the resolution in the distance leaves a little bit to be desired, but like overall, I prefer it to the screen. So
I think
I don't know if I had like an ideal setup, like if I had like massive trips, I don't know if I prefer it to that.
I prefer decent triples like G-Sync and fucking 144 hertz.
Yeah.
All the bells and whistles. But I think if this had a wider field of view, which apparently the Pimax has, I think it'd just be a total game changer.
So I don't actually notice the field of view that much, like because I wear glasses anyway. I can't see anything out of peripheral vision anyway.
Ah, right, yeah, because well, yeah. Do you not wear contacts? You tried them?
Yeah, I do have them. I wear them for stuff. But mostly it's an aesthetic thing. Like I think I look weird without glasses. So also contacts make my eyes fucking itch like crazy if I wear them for like long periods of time.
I've had to buy some drops like when I'm in VR and stuff. Gearing feels shit through that slow section.
4 minutes.
I think it's one of these where it's necessary because of the long straight.
Yeah, you just... That was close to an off track there.
You're doing alright.
I think dropping, even though I'm like pretty much on the limiter, I think dropping down to third just gives us a little bit more turn in there.
Oh, you mean on the right hand before the long straight?
Yeah, just seems to grip it in.
Third.
Sorry?
I go down to third.
Do you? Ah, right.
Yeah.
I'll just keep doing that then.
What I do is probably like not optimal, right?
Get down in a second a bit earlier there, I think.
So ILMS next week is also at Daytona.
Oh, I thought that was Daytona like this week.
And it changes every 2 weeks.
Oh, is it 2 weeks for that, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. I think last week would have been the best week because it was at Spa.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
No. Road America. It's not a Spa at all this season. Under this. It's Road America. Sorry, it's Road America first. Then this weekend, next week's Daytona. 2 weeks after us, Sebring. Then Monza, Circuit of the Americas, and Nürburgring.
I hate Circuit of the Americas.
Everybody does.
I've done quite a lot of laps on it, and I
don't
just.
know if you know this.
Sorry?
6 hours. Races.
Oh, you're not on about just like the sprint races, the hour sprint races?
No, I'm talking about the endurance one.
Ah. You're gonna buy the P1, Daryl? Porsche. I think that's a no.
I think we might be late to gain another place. Yeah, so yeah, you're right. The sprint ones are do change every week. So next week is Road Atlanta actually.
Road Atlanta and then LMP1.
Four
Jesus
minutes,
Christ.
2.4.
Is Road Atlanta where Petit was, or is that Road America?
It was where the Petite was. It's with that horrible downhill fucking S's.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Is that on the inside of the chicane?
Yeah, is it gonna run down? No. Go away. Fuck that.
What happens if you don't serve it like immediately?
You get a stop and go. I'm not entirely sure how long you get to serve it.
I think it's till end at sector. Or end of the next full sector, maybe. Five laps left.
Just feels like it's got no front end grip. I know it's low wing and it'll be the wheels will be pointing as straight as possible, the no camber and all that sort of shit, but
You got about 5
Last
laps to
tyres
go
were
with.
at 70%, and that were only after half an hour.
fucking hell.
These tyres are alright. They're like 70, 71%, 70.
Am I doing the dash at the end, or what do you just want to jump in?
I don't mind. I think you're doing good. If you've got a rhythm and you've only got 3 off tracks left, I think you'll stay in. Also, if I'm still in this poker tournament, I'm not interested in doing it.
Are you working out all the stats and monitoring what cards have come out and card counting?
You can't really card count because they shuffle the deck between hands, but like you can you can do some game theory stuff and I won't bore you with the details, but
No, I'm interested. My brother-in-law used to play loads of poker. He used to have like fucking 10 fucking windows open and shit.
yeah. But there's like things like there are mathematically correct frequencies to bluff and this kind of thing. Like you try and at high level poker, you try and do what's called GTO or game theory optimal strategy, which is basically around making yourself totally unexploitable by your tendencies. So it's like things like if I'm betting to give you odds of like 3 to 1 to call, so 25%.
Right.
Then I want to be bluffing exactly 25% of the time in that spot to make you like indifferent between calling and folding. And there are certain like hands that are better to bluff with, and things like this. Like for example, if there are 3 hearts on the board, so there's a flush out. The best hands for you to bluff with then are hands with the ace of hearts in them, because that means no one else can have the nut flush with the ace of hearts in it. Which means that the number of combinations of flushes you can have is really reduced because they can't have any combinations with the ace of hearts in them.
Right.
So you sort of have a frequency you should bluff at, and then the best hands to bluff given that frequency. I've done a really shit job of explaining that, but
How many laps have I got left?
4.8 laps of fuel.
And how much you worked out how much fuel I'm going to need?
No, I'll do it in a second. Where's my fucking calculator?
Looks about 2 gallon per lap.
Yeah, so I reckon it's 33.5 litres divided by laps. I reckon it's about 7.1 litres per lap. Which means that you're coming in 4 laps time. You need about 15 minutes of fuel. So 15 minutes is 4 laps. 5 to use some breathing space. I reckon you need about 36 litres. You agree, Chris? So I reckon, I don't know if it was in gallons.
He wants roughly the same as he's got now, just a touch more.
I reckon he wants this much.
Yeah, I reckon so as well.
Turn, you bitch.
Stephen! Oh, chop.
How many X's have I got?
21.
Alright.
Good job no one's near us ahead or behind it.
I'm fucking loving these Porsche curves now that I've kind
Let's
of...
take on there. Look, it's a really nice section.
I mean, I'm still nowhere near fast enough, but it feels good. It'd be awesome in the P1s.
Nice lap.
2.246.
Did you hit the outside grass on there?
Yeah, I don't know how I lost it, mate. To be honest, like I've never lost it there before.
I'm just asking because I felt like I was getting a bit too close to the grass there. So I'm
Yeah, I
just
think it
wondering
is
if it.
slippy.
Yeah, there's a little bump there as well in there. Fucking twat.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time
Will this run down
gained.
yourself, Chris?
Don't know what's it looking like.
1 second.
If it don't start dropping, you'll just have to use off the touch.
Yeah, it's dropped down to 5.5. Fucking hell. Stopped right on the braking zone.
That's it. Most people slam on and wait for it to time out, but
Yeah, that's not quick, is it? Because then you lose more.
yeah, you end up losing about 5 seconds or something.
I have to say, like, I was doing that in practice.
I was doing it too.
I thought it was good, like, when I was keeping my foot flat, I thought it was just running up the time, but I think it depends on which off-track you get, like.
Just depends how fast you go in, really.
Was it an off-track, or was it just a slow down?
I think
Just to slow down. It's
I
weird.
don't know how it works,
but
but
you slow down.
it might just base off your fastest time or whatever. Or off your last lap, I don't know.
They need to fix all this, like, I mean, driving in Spa's just rubbish.
What
Such-
is it?
such a great
It's
track,
slow
but-
down, isn't it?
It's off-track, Sentinel.
Didn't they have a race, like a 24-hour race at Spa, where it was like unlimited X?
It would
It's
have to
just-
be,
Should just stick some of them rumble strips down on them curbs.
Did you see in the Petit Le Mans race, Chris, that there's a few cars in the 90s for X's?
No.
There's a couple in the top 10 as well. One of them was 99.
Squeaky
So
bum.
for now.
That was like us at the Nürburgring.
I think Dowd said about 5 teams got disqualified.
That last one. Oh yeah, 'cause I got the last X, didn't I, on the final chicane.
Yeah. I spent like the last half hour being like, don't race this guy, we can't afford to hit him.
Made some places, didn't we?
Which is that one?
When we did the Nürburgring.
When I was lagging out like mud.
Hasn't punted the car on the way.
2.659. The lead is pitting now.
Lewis, it's hammer time.
It's drifting time.
It's slow down
They say
time.
you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Just gonna let it run down on the straight.
Run down, you bastard, run down. It didn't start to run down until I lift off.
I'd love to know how that works.
I short shifted, but it was still going up. Did you hear that Pete Bonnet on the last, not today's race, but the last race? Oh, it was embarrassing. You are the man.
What?
That's what he said to Hamilton when he won. He was like, Lewis, you are the man.
Was this after after Bottas had been ordered to give up the place?
I'm pretty sure it was that race.
Fucking hell.
He's just a prick upon it, like, drives me.
Did you see it on Friday where Hamilton radioed into his team to say he was like having a blast and not really enjoying it?
Oh yeah, because just a slight dig at Ferrari.
It's like pole by 9/10 confirmed. Like if you like him or not, like he's fucking metal.
Aye, but like loads of people slate Rosberg for being a
Got
shit
about 2
driver.
laps of fuel.
The fact Rosberg could keep up with it. So I did it at the time, and now I see how he's like dealing with Vettel and stuff. I think actually now I've sort of changed my mind now. I think Rosberg did very well to keep up with him. I think he was very lucky to win the he did.
Yeah, but then.
But the fact he could keep up with Hamilton at all is very impressive.
Definitely. Am I boxing this lap?
You got one more, I think, mate.
Right, nice one.
You got. You might have 2 more, depending on how fine you want to cut it.
No, not very fine.
Okay. Box probably next lap then. Although I'll keep an eye on the estimated and see what.
Yeah, no probs. I need to check out the pit entry because I haven't practiced it either.
Well, I got an off track on the pit entry, so don't do what I did.
You drifted in, didn't you?
Well, to be fair, mate, my steering was fucked because I put the car in the wall.
Blame the steering.
I made it. Did you not watch my lead lap? Like, I made it around 3/4 of the lap with straight being 90 degrees left.
Right, so where the fuck is it?
It's just on the
On
straight.
the right here, like
Oh, so you turn right now.
yeah.
Shit.
Wait, why are you pitting there? I'm gonna have to give you some more fuel.
I'm not pitting.
Okay. Fucking hell, mate.
I was too busy looking straight ahead at the pit box. I just fucking flew straight past my brake walker. Sorry, boys. Scared you there, didn't I? Could you hear the clicks of the mouse going?
I was just like, please don't hit something.
I thought it was an alright recovery. I'm not getting new tyres, am I?
It don't matter really, mate. Do you want me to?
Nah.
Like the guy ahead of you is 90 seconds ahead, and the guy behind is 3 laps down. I'm quite happy to give you new tyres if you want.
No, the guy ahead's only 48 seconds, but obviously I've got a box.
You've gained on him quite a bit.
Do you want new tyres?
I can't really push though, to be honest, as I would just save the time. The tyres feel alright.
I'll take them off.
All
then.
the errors have been me, not the tyres.
I'll take them off.
Right, nice one.
Like but to be fair, mate, if we're not going to push for the next place up anyway, you may as well just take them. Because we're not going to lose any places behind us.
Some news.
Take the tyres, have some fun.
He must have just pitted in because it was like a minute 30 before.
Yeah, it was like a minute and a half.
And you didn't seem to be gaining on him either.
Right, cheers for the motivational speech, lads.
I was just saying, I was watching how far in front it was for a while, and it came down a bit, but then it went back up. It was always hovering around 130.
Like realistically, mate, you've got like 5 laps left. You're gonna catch him if he bins it, and not otherwise.
looks like his last lap was 4:07.
It's the only corner I'm struggling with. That right-hander. I haven't gained on him this lap. In fact, I'm losing time now. I think I've lost a second to him this lap.
Second to a previous lap. I reckon you got one more lap, mate. I reckon you don't need to come in. Oh, actually.
I'm boxing, mate. I'm boxing. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like you say, I'm not going to gain anything or lose anything, so.
Lift and coast. Lift and coast. Well, I'm going to give you 44 meters just to be sure as well. Yeah, I reckon you've definitely got another lap actually. But sure.
Where's the thingy? Is that it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yep.
Who's that guy ahead of you?
17th.
I'm giving you tyres as well for this one.
Tires still look alright.
Please don't waste fuel doing that.
I thought I was going to go. Forgot about the
No,
tyres.
you got tyres, mate. I gave you tyres.
Come on, put me down. I just need a gap now. How many laps left? 16 minutes.
4, possibly 5. I've given you more than enough fuel.
Right, it's time to go for the fastest lap, lads.
You've already got the fastest lap. Unless you mean of the race, in which case it's a 3:58.3.
These tyres feel good. So what's that? 4 seconds faster than my quickest?
Yes.
It's not happening. That must have been at the start with a load of drafting, was it?
No, it's quite recently. This is a guy that did a 3:57 in qualifying. Must have been like towards the end of the stint.
You must have had our original setup.
Oh yeah, it was lap 7, so yeah, it might have been with drafting instead.
Is qualifying the same with this track? Since it's a 4-minute lap, do you get like one shot?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and you only get a few turns for warm up before green.
Ah, right, does it start you off halfway through?
I start just before wet pit entrances.
Ah, right, so you don't do
Makes sense,
power lap.
otherwise you'd make it rain and everything.
Yeah, you wouldn't, would you?
Leaders have done 29 laps on the first stint.
What's going on,
Car
yeah?
stop on the left. Five minutes, 8.993.
Yellow flag's dumb, man. It flags yellow flag when people are just slowing down for the chicane.
No, he was off the track.
Alright, well, it does do that though.
The spotter call that as well. Slow car ahead.
Yeah. But it's happened a few times to me, and it's just been a really slow corner where you've got to really slow down for it.
We must be down at top speed because we should be catching him. He's in a Mercedes, isn't he?
I thought the Mercedes was really good in the straight line.
Nah, not since the Ferrari got the buff.
Eight 168 there.
Oh, he's fucked it.
Car on your left. Clear.
Thanks, Miguel. No, just don't punt us, mate. See you again.
I reckon you got 2 laps left, mate. Next round, probably white flag.
4 minutes 2.189.
Yeah, next lap is last lap, isn't it?
It should be, yeah. Someone only 14 seconds down the road now. I don't know what they've done. Oh, he's got damage, like proper damage.
Oh yeah, it's him relative.
You're closing in, mate. You might have him. Like this rate.
I'm keeping this guy's draft for a bit.
Turned out to be a good idea changing tyres. Get him!
Is that him? Yeah.
Yeah, guys telling you to pass left.
Right side. Clear.
I needed that draft. Should I said thanks Julian before? Cheers, Julian. Do you ever thank them on the chat thing?
I don't ever have voice chat on.
I just have a button that says thanks when I press it.
No.
I like text chat thing.
Oh, that was nice. Do you reckon that's him in front? I can see.
No,
it's not,
there's
is
one
it?
person between you and him. I'm watching him now. He's dead slow.
I think I've only made about 5 seconds this lap though. Hopefully I can make some up in this section.
I think he's down on power, which might make it hard to get some stuff in this section. I'm hoping this isn't white flag now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pitting. He's pitting. Nice one, Lewis. I'm just winding you up with this now, to be honest.
I love it.
I know that's a different driver that were P22 before.
4 minutes 1.084.
Sadly, P20 is the guy that just let you.
I'm erasing anybody for position now, am I? Is that it?
I don't think so, mate.
1 minute ahead.
It's not white flag.
But the BM sounds fucking terrible.
That was your fastest lap.
41 dead.
Yeah, you got a draft
Yeah.
from the guy.
I got like 3 lots of draft. Well, both straights didn't I? Well, the whole of the straight.
I'm just watching the guy ahead of you, hoping he can. Not that I wish ill on anyone.
Where is the guy ahead of us? Like on track?
About a minute. He's just gone through the end of the straight.
You are slowly picking up on him.
It looks like we're going an extra lap, so you never know, people might run out of fuel.
Good job, I hear. Can I see in his thing actually? Quite a bit of fuel.
You've got 3
It
laps.
doesn't show you in other people's cockpits.
We've been in races with that Delco before as well. 2 places, like 2 down in the middle.
Fucking hell, he's had a moment. Sorry.
He's pulled away a little bit again.
Bastard. Don't have the pace this week,
Just
like.
bring it home now, mate.
The leader's pitting now.
The leader's pitting now. Hopefully there's a few other people that fucked up.
It's not even
Oh, yeah, I
white
reckon
flag
they've not
yet.
took enough fuel.
What's enough? They're pitting now.
Oh, there it is, okay. I thought we were going to get another lap, and I was going to be like, I'm really glad we're getting got
4 minutes.
Anyone else in the
0.775.
pits? There you go, I've done that without draft, boys.
P2 were in.
Sadly, P20 was not in the bit. He's proper lifting and coasting. I don't know if he... He's short shifting as well. Short shifting and lifting and coasting.
Oh yeah, you're gaining on him loads now.
You might not make it. Please don't make it. Come on. 20th would be
Won't
fucking
be
mint,
good.
wouldn't it? What I'm thinking now is if I didn't have that fucking moment.
All I'm thinking is if I didn't give you fucking tyres, mate, I feel like an idiot.
No, I've gained fucking 2 seconds on my lap times, mate.
4 minute flat. 4 minute point 7.
How
I'm
many
not sure if
X's?
I'm watching the guy ahead of you. I don't know if he just had a judder, and I don't know if it's bumpy or because he's running out of fuel.
They say you cut the course.
bollocks.
You'll have to
I
slow
thought you said
down
you
and
could
give
cut
up the
that
time
loads.
gained.
Which corner was it?
It's going down. Cleared it, but I thought I heard you said you could cut that loads. I mean, I did cut it loads, like.
Oh, I'm just trying to see if people are going to run out of fuel.
There's nobody on my relative yet.
No, I think this guy's going to make it annoyingly. Which goes now.
He's picking up pace again.
Don't matter, I'm just glad you brought it home, to be honest, mate. Given my fuck up earlier, cost us about, what is it, 11, 14 minutes, 4 laps?
It's not home yet. Now they've all crossed, haven't they?
Nice, mate. Nice.
The finish.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Well done, mate.
Better schedule some
Yeah,
testing.
good run,
We'll
good
get
run.
them next
Fucking
time.
hell! I thought that guy was going to fly in the back of her. Do you see him?
Yeah.
He was flashing.
Sorry, guys,
He was
we
flashing
should've
and
been
driving
way
straight
ahead.
at her.
My fucking.
Oh, started 32, finished 21.
Yeah, who was that?
What was that?
Who was the guy that was like basically aiming for her there? Adrian told me he was position 2. Whew.
What did we say it was next week? Daytona. Daytona at night.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck.